Naoya Inoue's success in the world of boxing has greatly been the result of one spectacular attribute: his elite pressure. In so many of the victories that make up his unbeaten record, he has utilized this patented pressure to force opponents up against the ropes, before then demonstrating surgical shot selection as his rivals seek to fire back. Indeed, it is with this pressure, alongside high-level counter-punching acumen, that Inoue seeks to cement a legacy beyond what has already been a stellar career. With 2 world championships, a 25-0 record, and a finish rate of 88%, it almost seems as though the Japanese fighter is unstoppable at this point. So in this video, we will explore the unique brilliance of Inoue's game, and how he smothers world-class competition on the biggest of stages. This is the 10 times Naoya Inoue showed an outstanding boxing ability. In May of 2018, Inoue faced Jamie McDonnell for the WBA World Bantamweight Championship. There was no question that this was a huge moment for the Japanese boxer. He had the chance to put on a show in front of his own country, up against world-class opposition. It was time to perform. Despite putting up a good fight early, McDonnell was ill-prepared for the level of boxing that Inoue possessed, soon falling to the canvas with a brutal body shot that struck at incredible speed. From that point on, Inoue poured on the pressure, overwhelming the Brit with a flurry of punches that ultimately brought the fight to an end. Inoue's 2020 showdown with Jason Manoli was even more impressive. It was in this bout that we saw the incredible accuracy and consistency that lay within Inoue's game. From start to finish, Inoue landed a series of perfectly placed uppercuts, each slicing through his opponent's guard to land clean. The commentary team was quick to remark on the speed advantage that the Japanese fighter had established. Before long, it was clear that Inoue was way ahead of his competition, whom he had finished with hammering right hand to bring home the victory. In his following fight with Dismarinas, Inoue put on a body shot clinic, showing the world that he was lethal with a range of punches. It was not long before Inoue was able to demonstrate his lively and dominating game, swiftly dropping his opposition with a liver shot, not once, but twice, before then finishing the fight with a third and final knockdown. Back in 2019, Inoue would challenge Emmanuel Rodriguez in Gasco, in a bout for the IBF World Bantamweight Championship. Despite this being a high-level fight, Inoue's opposition was no real match for him. He dropped his opponent 3 times in the second round, meanwhile displaying adept head movement that one would expect of Mayweather or Canelo. The fight came to an end midway through that second round, with Inoue delivering a crushing right hand for the TKO victory. In August of 2022, Inoue faced reigning WBO Bantamweight champion Paul Butler. It was in this bout that we once again saw the body shot prowess of the Japanese fighter. With fantastic speed and accuracy, he occurred 151 strikes to 38 by the 11th round. It was at this point that Inoue brought the fight to a close with a final flurry to the body of Butler. This fight was a story of complete dominance from start to finish, with all of Inoue's attributes coming to the fore. Inoue entered his bout against Depine as a huge -3,000 favorite, and was quick to establish his dominance in the fight. The patented pressure was apparent from the first round, with Inoue knocking down his opponent with a nasty left hook in the 8th round. Although Depine was able to get back to his feet, a following left hook saw the referee wave the fight off. In July of 2018, Inoue defended his WBA title against Juan Carlo Payano, in a victory that truly exhibited the power of the Japanese boxer. Within just 70 seconds of the bout, Inoue backed up Payano with a well-placed jab before ending the fight with a perfect straight right hand for the finish. Back in a 2014 bout against WBO Junior Bantamweight champion Omar Andres Narvaez, one saw Inoue's signature style and impressive body shots were not recently acquired skills. He put his opponent down in the first round within a minute of the fight starting, before buffeting Narvaez with a flood of precise body shots. The young challenger had obliterated the longtime champion. Inoue's 2017 bout against Antonio Nieves was yet another display of Inoue's calculated and crushing pressure that we have gotten to know. Round after round, he hammered his opponent with a range of shots from a series of angles. This eventually resulted in Nieves' retirement after 6 rounds of fighting. Once again, the seeming signature punch of the Japanese fighter was landing with full effect, eliciting a finish after meeting its mark repeatedly. It was in Inoue's most recent bout that he arguably demonstrated his peak level of skill. Against elite opposition and unified super bantamweight world champion Stephen Fulton, Inoue brought his pressure to the fight, instantly landing 2 crushing punches for every strike Fulton was able to deliver. This resulted in Inoue ultimately outlanding his opponent 114 to 47 total punches. Finally, it was in the 8th round that we saw Inoue achieve victory via his powerful left hook, forcing the referee to stop the contest after the flurry of unanswered punches that came after.